Yeah, we're in the detention center. Yeah. You know.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, we've... What do I tell her?
So you know how you said you would never take my services because I don't know what I'm doing?
You have no choice. Well, see, just be honest.
Man who lies for a living. I can't.
Gosh. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Well, hey. Whoa.
Hey, so...
What am I? What am I?
We should actually show her cell phone first.
Good news. We did get your cell phone if you want to play Snake.
Yeah, there's the thing. Great. Conversation. Present.
Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Back to the sad music.
Yeah. All right. Your family. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive?
Yeah, have you checked if she has amnesia?
Yeah, and went off to a different country.
Yeah, and thinks she's from there.
And is a famous musician.
She could be anywhere.
On the Billboard Top 50 hits.
Yeah. That's usually where missing mothers turn up from experience.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain.
Your mother's enemy. Ooh,
that's a fun title.
Intrigue.
So who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
You know what? I think that's exactly what they did.
Phoenix, I'd bet so much money that they did. Do you want to bet me money, Phoenix?
He has no money.
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
It went peachy, what do you think? The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me, White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home?
Yeah, sure.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Okay.
That's not how that works.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. That seems like the nicest answer there.
She's been abandoned by everybody else, so yeah.
This kid's got abandonment issues. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there. A long time ago, and also right now.
Trauma. Trauma.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side.
This is just like in 4th grade.
I love that Naruto sepia stoned flashback too.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
Yeah. That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right! Thank you!
Wow, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you! So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
BRB, gonna go break into the hotel room.
I love breaking and entering.
Let's go!
Oh, the Gatewater Hotel. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
This is-
Gatewater.
This is not the Watergate. This is the Gatewater.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Just one bellboy.
One bellboy.
Oh, right. I just come to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
That's just being you, honey.
Yeah, that's just... Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? I'm just... Okay,
White.
great.
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Probably not.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, screwdriver drawer, please. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Why wouldn't she have closed it? Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? A wiretap in the Watergate Hotel?
Yeah, a wiretap in the Watergate Hotel.
What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this?
Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Added to court record.
This crate has it all. Presidents, a hotel, a wiretap.
Yeah, it's great.
There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy? Still here?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
You fucking nerd.
Who is he talking to?
I'll tango with you tomorrow in court.
Someone plays Tango Roxanne like 9 times. But who is he talking to?
He's talking to himself. He needs an internal monologue because he doesn't have a weird girl with him yet. All right. Let's start the trial. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. I forgot their little poses. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Edgeworth, relax. You look like you're gonna die.
I haven't had my coffee yet, Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Hope so.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
could get your jacket starched a little less, Edgeworth. Looking at him makes me, a person who has a really tense back all the time, feel like his back is too tense.
This man has not relaxed in like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, I can see that.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. We love a good map. Mm-hmm. Getting him right off the bat here, too. The body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
False.
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
Murder scene, the Fay & Co. law offices.
Also, I think her body's in the wrong spot.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
What if we crimped Edgeworth's hair vents with like a 90s style crimper?
I mean, I think it would add a little fun and flirty flavor to his look.
I think it would too. I think it would help him relax. I think he should go to a salon and get his hair crimped.
Yeah, get his nails done, get a mani-pedi, get maybe a massage. Just make a day of it.
I think that might be too much. I think if he had a massage, he would snap like glass. But I do think he should get his hair crimped. and maybe get some stick-ons.
You know what? I think that would be fantastic. I think he should schedule a nice day of relaxation like that.
Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
I would fucking love to. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I'm gonna break you like a twig.
In which Chell fucking snaps.
Whoosh.
Zack.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this?
When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times.
I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I just like to begin my cross-examination. My cross-examination, Maya Fey's arrest. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so... Sorry, Faye, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Faye. You know, I just can't describe. Let's press on this.
Press.
Press.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she's Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes.
Gah.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Witness testimony, hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. So before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
God, the Edgeworth. Just do like...
Straight up.
Yeah.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Is that a line you say often?
Yeah.
Outside of work?
Like all the time. You know, it's all about the hard evidence. Everyone wants it. And specifically from me, apparently. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try and be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
All right. Hard evidence. We know what to do with this one. We know what to do with this one. Hey, before she died, How could she do it before she
How
died?
could she? When death was instantaneous. Hoo hoo hoo. Aha hoo hoo. That one.
Yep.
That one. Can you read the?
Oh, sorry.
Objection.
Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Ha! Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
What?
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have time to write anything down. Objection. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder, right?
It was... yeah, it was the day after the
The day
murder.
after, because we spent the night overnight in jail. It was the day after the murder.
Prosecution's point being...
It's out of date, gosh.
There he goes.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
Sorry, the little bow always gets me.
I'm about to do the fucking reasonable doubt thing, but that doesn't matter here.
No!
We live in a lawless society in this game.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
I have several
He dresses-
things up my sleeve, namely a nice shirt.
That's why he dressed like a magician in his little bow.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
When's your call time for being a magician?
I don't think that's
You're-
one of the options.
I'd like to write it in.
Okay, well, we can say you're a sham.
Sure,
Yeah.
that'll work for me. Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. This is mean.
Whew.
What reason could you possibly had to request a second autopsy report? I also have that question.
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Like, they
No,
don't
I
attack them. Like,
I will not. The prosecution looks like an out-of-work magician. I want that on the record. Stenographer, are you getting this?
yeah, I'm getting everything. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Wright.
Cheers, Paula. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit.
Making the raspberry noise with my mouth. Yes, that one, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn. This isn't good. Darn, Phoenix?
Darn. Oh, shoot.
Darn?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Gee willikers.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
exactly what part of her is innocent?
Good question.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
The fucking titty bounce.
Oh my god, watch that stance, girl. You're gonna pass out. Don't lock your knee.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Probably like several ladies.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
I was like in my hotel room tea. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
I really thought he was gonna say, please refrain from calling the prosecution big boy.
That's what Edgeworth is thinking. Witness's account. All right.
I was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. The woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid, little bit, well, it's a pretty jiggly testimony, but, you know, it's still solid.
Jello's a solid.
Yeah. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite, like, as I said, a little jiggly but firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Maya Fay's understudy.
Oh, did a lot
Well,
of
you know-
theater, did you, Edgeworth?
No, I've never done theater. What are you trying to insinuate with that? No. I just look like this.
That's right, he's done theater.
You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Oh, you mean her job? Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Yeah, what gave you that feeling?
Yeah. It was at the time. It was because he was necking you.
She has to have some weakness. I think she has like several.
Yeah, she has some exposed skin that you could probably make use of. Just like, you know, with a quick attack or like a thumbtack.
Oh my gosh.
Or like
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
witnesses account. Okay, so for this, let's see. That's correct. And I saw a woman. Okay, but the third one is the mousy girl. Yeah.
Let's press that.
I need more details on that.
How did you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just, okay?
There was
There
was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Oh, you saw... Yeah, I mean, those are
both.
kind of the same
they're
thing.
they both work.
Yeah. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, I know other things. I know some things. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her
she's
physique.
wearing, like, weird clothing.
Yeah. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal for me.
I like how Phoenix's defense is, hey, she looks weird.
Yeah, you would have been like, her outfit is weird before she's like, that was a girl.
Yeah.
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wrong! What is that sound?
Rar XT.
Rar? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
Almost.
She's really bouncy.
Yeah, she is.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Wait a minute. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. It does, in fact, startle me, April. It startles me so much.
It startles me for a different reason. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning, and I listened to all of it.
Uh-huh. With my ears.
Please begin the cross-examination.
Hey.
All right, so we know where to go with this one. Hello?
Nobody's called it a clock yet.
This one, let's see. Well, we should present because we need to present the thinker.
Miss May. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Not of murder. Order, order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
No, it's not.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
Murderer.
You caught one murder, singular. Well, only once.
Incredible. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Oh. Because... I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been in the law offices of Fay & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, because there's no clockwork in the... No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung.
Yeah.
Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty.
It's empty.
That clock is missing its clockwork.
Ha-ha!
Oh,
Take that.
riddle me this.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
I do like her, pink Tims that she has on.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Well, Miss May? Oh my gosh, Edgeworth.
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however.
That you suck.
Hey, I don't suck. Take that back. Listen, I don't have any friends. Make up for it by winning court cases.
I can't. I know I said this in the last one that we did, but all I would do is spend all day making raspberries at the prosecution every time they do weird shit. Prosecution trying to get a serious point off, and I'm just doing...
Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Oh, before the murder.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Do you proof?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Well, can Edgeworth? Can
Well, the
Edgeworth?
burden of proof is on the defense for some fucking reason in this country, so... Ho ho! Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was moved was the cell phone.
Cell phone conversation.
Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
It sure is. Ooh, you have a curly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Listen, he actually has the same phone, but this one's not his.
Yeah.
This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention!
Yeah, 'cause I don't like you. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Full 12 hours of the murder.
Haha.
Your Honor. I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded.
Sure does.
Which was well before the witness even arrived to her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before.
Yeah, where'd you see it?
But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that would prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's made by Larry Butts, man.
There's only two.
Larry's gotcha.
It's simple. Just admit you're lying. We've got you so bad.
Yeah, it's such a bad defense.
This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
And now this one is also going to be in police custody.
I can't believe the police have both of them. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, got him!
Burned!
Woo, yeah!
Yeah.
Listen, I have to cheer for his bad puns.
Oh, excuse not on sale today? What is so bouncy? Oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? This stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm.
Silly. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this, behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you'd heard about it.
Heard about it.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard.
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way that she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
We already fucking know this.
A wiretap from the Gatewater Hotel. Have a look at this. Ooh, that. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Ooh, oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled.
Yeah!
Troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
It's irrelevant that the witness was wiretapping the victim is a big leap, Edgeworth.
He tried.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is the phone, please.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Wow, so convenient. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock.
Ha-ha!
Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You, lawyer!
Well,
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it?
Your Honor, I'm just little kitty girl.
Just like a little meow meow.
All I'm doing is being a little girl boss. It's fine.
What happened to girl boss gaslight gatekeep? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? She's clearly not the mastermind here.
No way.
Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say.
Yeah, because he coaches the fucking witnesses. Anyway.
That's what you're supposed to do. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone?
Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin.
You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, wouldn't you? Damn, she's good.
You're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can, and I will.
You cannot be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, ice melt, and then you have regular old cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
I like that she's smart enough to have an alibi,
Yeah.
but not smart enough to make it better than a single iced coffee at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. Well, if she was listening to wiretapping, I guess.
That's true.
So where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're gonna just let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, call the bellboy as a witness.
Yeah.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
And I hold you're a fool.
No, I hold that you're an asshole.
I mean, that's true, but that has no bearing on the case.
Hey, Paula, make sure that is on record. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
I'm not going on a date with you.
I will see about that in 5 minutes.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will examine me. I mean, you will recognize that the Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
Accept the condition.
The condition. All right, I've got nothing to lose. Well, except everything.
Yeah, you kind of have a lot to lose, actually.
Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
What are you, Jigsaw?
Right in, because it's Phoenix Wright. So you fell right into my trap.
No, it's not funny.
Do you get it?
It's not funny when you do it.
Just funny. Gumshoe laugh.
No, it's not. Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
You would know.
He would know, actually.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. Happy to be of service.
It looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. Why does he have like a boy band hair hair flare?
He does. He has like a little stripey. Miss May's room service.
I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Miss May. As she asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Weird.
Huh.
I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished.
It's easy. We'll find something. The precise time seemed real.
Is annoying. Yeah.
There. On the dot.
On the
I
dot.
brought it to her precisely at the requested time.
Of course.
So,
Yeah. Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I like an iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time?
why would she be so particular about the time?
Because she wanted someone to see her at 9 p.m. Weird.
Okay. Let's press on directly to our guest, Miss May herself.
Yes. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an enduring mannerism of mine.
It's an endearing mannerism of mine. I'm gonna start just saying that.
Yeah. Me too. Me when I picked a hill to die on. So, how come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir.
Oh dear.
Oh. The guest, sir, favored me with a, embarrasser, sir.
Embrassé.
Oh. Why would you know what? I hate the French. The guest, sir, favored me with an, embrassé, sir. Embrassé, is that phrase French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Or she wanted you to remember.
Yeah, she wanted you to remember her.
It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
I bet you won't.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. Think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her.
Also, I love
Yeah,
that.
Phoenix.
That fucking Sprite is so good.
The sweating Phoenix
Yeah,
Sprite.
he's just like, ugh.
I don't want to be here with these idiots. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest!
Protest.
Wait! Please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Yeah, justice is a charade. Good for you, Edgeworth.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
What do we ask him about?
Check-in?
Sure.
Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was beautiful. Beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
And why was it a disappointment?
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a hard chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Or rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object! That was objectionable!
You're objectionable.
Your face is objectionable!
My face is beautiful.
Yes, it is. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Also, you two stop flirting.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was, the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool!
Edgeworth, you're a I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir! Then when you brought her the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor. We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
Simple. It was...
The man with Miss May.
the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor. It has been previously revealed Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. And yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fay. Court is adjourned.
And that was your first trial for Maya.
Yay, we did so well.
Yeah. Let me just get into the lobby here and then wrap this up and then we can go.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
Uh-huh. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
No, he wasn't. Huh?
That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. No. Anyway. This case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
It's a tight timeline.
It
These
is.
timelines are real tight.
It is.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies.
It sure was. She was just too busy doing her little meow face.
Yeah. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
Here we go. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
I don't know how much good this will do to me now. At all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
All right. And that's it until next time.
See you later.